Hey guys, Marcus here. Today I'm going to be taking you through all of my Middle Earth collection, including an unboxing at the very end. So, first off, we're going to go with the Lord of the Rings. This is the theoretical editions, like the ones you saw in cinemas. This is the motion picture trilogy for Lord of the Rings. There's the front, the spine, and the back. I know the back hasn't got much on it. It's only because I lost the cover that originally came with it. Okay, so inside, sorry, what am I doing? Inside we have 3 individual cases, starting with The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, which is the first film they ever made. That looks a bit characterised in there, but oh well. There's the front, spine, and the back there too. Then when you open it up, you have a disc, the Blu-ray disc, which has got a picture of Frodo on it, and then the DVD bonus features disc, which is, I do believe, meant to be the ring. So, if we move on to the next one, next up we have Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. So this is basically 2 out of 3. There's the front, the spine, and the back. And the same again, it comes with 2 discs, 1 Blu-ray and 1 DVD. Only difference is this time on the Blu-ray, you have something I don't know of, and same on the DVD. Because I have never actually seen Lord of the Rings. I've only ever seen The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, which I watched earlier today. There's Lord of the Rings and Lord of the Rings DVD bonus features, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, so next up you have Return of the King, winner of 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture 2003. Sorry, what am I doing? There's front, spine, and the back. Sorry if there's any glare in this video, I don't really know how to fix that. Okay, there's the Blu-ray and the DVD. Bearing in mind, this set has never been opened until today. I only opened it to get it checked because I'm, as a matter of fact, giving these sets to my mate, The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. Next up, we have The Hobbit and an Unexpected Journey Extended Edition 3D. This is actually the only 3D Middle Earth movie I have, and the only extended version I have on its own. You'll see what I mean by on its own very shortly, but there's that. There's Bilbo Baggins on the front there. Front, spine, and back again. I lost the original cover this came with. This is the only thing I'm keeping, as well as the big thing I'm showing at the end. But for this movie in 3D, you have 2 discs. The movie part 1 and the movie part 2. Yeah. I also have these films on DVD, but they're my dad's, so I dare to go near them. There's the Blu-ray and 2 more Blu-ray discs. I'll go through what the Blu-ray discs are in more detail as we get further into the video. Okay, so next up we have The Hobbit motion picture trilogy, from 2012 to 2014. Got out one every year, one in 2012, one in 2013, and one in 2014. There's at the front, spine, and the back there. And as well, the three individual cases with the cover taken off. This bit here is embossed. The words Hobbit is not. The dragon thing, whatever you want to call it, is. Box is quite a hard box. Harder than the Lord of the Rings box. Okay, so up first we have A Hobbit and an Unexpected Journey. Blue disc is movie, black disc is special features. And then the front, spine, and the back of that movie. I watched An Unexpected Journey today, but I watched the extended edition I have right here. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Oh, this is the second one. Yep. Now, I have a little story about my big unboxing. We'll get to that when we get to it. Front, spine, and back there for Battle of the Five Armies. And again, there's this, and there's this. This is set altogether cost me £18 altogether. Isn't really a bad price for all of these films. Now, I was looking on Amazon last night, and on there I found this for 44 quid instead of 78. This is the Hobbit trilogy and Lord of the Rings trilogy 6-film extended collection, also known as the Middle Earth collection, the one that comes with 30 discs and a massive box set. Down the side there you have all the movie titles from Unexpected Journey to Return of the King, and the same on the side. And then obviously, well, on the back you have all of the bits and let me just cut this out. As I was saying, I watched An Unexpected Journey for the first time today, and as I was watching it, I heard a massive knock at my door. Forgot I even ordered this. I heard a massive knock on my door, and it turns out that it was this. I'll show you what it is again. Again, we have a what appears to be an incredibly hard box. The box is actually really flimsy, but oh well. Front, spine, and back. Oh yeah, and the inside as well. Come with a little booklet. We'll start off with that first. If I can get it out. There we go. So it comes with a little booklet that tells you all about films. I'll show you it page by page. Here we have the first page, which is The Hobbit and an Unexpected Journey. I'm going to go into a bit of detail about this set because this set deserves a good amount of detail. So So there's obviously a bit of information about disc 1, which has on it extended edition of The Hobbit, Expected Journey, special features from the original theoretical release on disc 2, disc 3, the Apprentice Part 7, and all that. And when you turn the page, you have disc 3 continued and disc 4 there. The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey is one of the best films I've ever watched. Next up, we have The Desolation of Smaug, which is basically the same as An Unexpected Journey. Battle of the Five Armies. Again, now with Lord of the Rings, the movie is placed on 2 discs. Obviously with The Hobbit, it's on 1 disc because they can fit it all on 1 disc. But I think because the Lord of the Rings films are actually quite long themselves, they've actually split them onto 2 discs. So I'll show you, for example, I'll show you in the case when I get to it as well. But for example, Fellowship of the Ring, 13 and 14, you can read that. Extended edition of Lord of the Rings with a Fellowship of the Ring, parts 1 and 2, 4 commentaries, and yeah. And then it's basically the same with the 2 Towers as well, and the Return of the King. And there's the booklet. Now going into the films, the warnings on there. The boxes, quite sturdy, very flimsy in that area. The box itself is actually quite nice. Right, so we're going to go for number 1 and work our way down and put them back in as we go along. I'm going to slide the booklet in there first. Right, so now we'll slide the booklet in there last. Right, so first up we have The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, extended edition. As you can see on the back there, it's got all these. Oh yes, I did forget to mention the special features discs on The Hobbit, the extended edition, are in fact in Blu-ray. For the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the special features discs are in fact DVDs. But it doesn't really matter because the main thing is all the films are in Blu-ray. There's the extended edition of The Unexpected Journey. There's the special features. Here is the appendice in Part 7, A Long Expected Journey. Part 1 is in Lord of the Rings, you'll see. And Part 8 as well, A Long Expected Journey again. So there's An Unexpected Journey. Case number 2, The Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug, which I'm going to watch after this video because I'm so looking forward to watching this movie like you don't even know. You've got the movie, special features again. The appendice in Part 9, Into the Wilderness. And again, Part 10, Into Erebor, or whatever that says. And I will be watching The Desolation of Smaug later, as I said. The Hobbit: The Battle of the Five Armies. The extended edition for The Hobbit Battle of Five Armies is 164 minutes. Fifth one is 186. Right, I'll do it like that. Hang on. So I'll go through all the run times as well. So for The Hobbit, it's 182 minutes, which is there, which is just over 3 hours. 186 minutes, which again will be just over 3 hours. 3 hours and 6 minutes, exactly. Okay, the Desolation Smog is 3 hours and 4 minutes. 186, no, 164 minutes. Wait, what? This one is actually shorter than the first two. I don't know what happened there, but okay. This one's actually 164 minutes. And they are all extended editions. Middle Earth Enterprises, Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. Said. Now into the set that I didn't really enjoy too much. Here we go. Yeah, these ones are actually a lot, and I mean a lot longer. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. It's front, spine, and the back. This has a runtime of 225 minutes. There's only 2 Blu-ray discs in these. The rest are DVDs. You'll see what I mean. Movie Part 1, Movie Disc 2. Then Part 1 of what I was on about. No. No, sorry. What am I doing? Then Part 1. Then Part 2. And then Behind the Scenes. For the Lord of the Rings. This is actually a really nice set also for what it costs. I'm actually surprised on the amount of goodies you get, especially for how much it costs. Lord of the Rings of the Two Towers. Now, I will be ranking all of these films as soon as I've watched them. But again, movie disc 1, part 1 and movie part 2. Special features, part 3, part 4. And again, behind the scenes. That was the Two Towers. Finally, Return of the King, extended edition. This is the third and final Lord of the Rings movie. And then after this film, obviously it goes into the Hobbits. But the Hobbits were actually filmed, I think it was about 30 years before Lord of the Rings. So it was set before, 30 years before Lord of the Rings. It was filmed 9 years after. Maybe part 1, maybe part 2. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Well, I actually quite like this set. I didn't think I'd be that keen on it, just obviously because I've seen YouTube videos on it, but the set itself actually does not look too bad. I actually can't wait to watch The Desolation of Smog later. I'm looking forward to it. I'll show you them all again. Hobbit, this is the theoretical. Extended of An Unexpected Journey and theoretical of Lord of the Rings. And then the extended of all 6 films in a 30-disc set. There you have it. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye now.